Okay, we streaming, we live. Calf Tweet, sign in.
Yay.
Manga splainers, assemble. We're getting ready to start. And out here I have our manga that we're streaming today, which is an Evangelion Pachinko manga that I found when I was living in Japan.
It's so interesting to me that this is even a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a thing because I've heard, but I've never looked at a Pachinko manga before. Should we cover what Pachinko even is?
Yeah, that's a good idea, isn't it? So, Pachinko is, you would have seen it in like videos on Japan. It's basically their version of the pokies, of kind of gambling machines, like a video poker sort of thing. Except it's not video poker, it is a pinball machine.
I know, it looks like pinball.
Yeah, but it's like you got very little control over it. You turn a dial, which shoots balls into this kind of pinball game. And there's no flippers or anything. It's just random where it lands. And as it goes into these holes, you get like points, I guess you could say. And at the end, it shoots out like all these ball bearings.
Mm.
Which you can either feed back into your machine, or you can take them up to the person at the front and cash them in for like prizes.
Have you ever played Pachinko?
I have not, because I'm very frugal with my money.
Yeah,
especially when living overseas.
I guess I gave it a shot for like a minute once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't go into an actual Pachinko parlor because the noise that just even comes out of the door as you walk past
you hear it on the street.
Yeah, it was like, I'm never going in one of those buildings. But I was in like a game center that had like a section with a few Pachinko.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Which was surprising. Yes, noise and massively bright lights as well. Like, it just seemed way too much sensory overload for me, even being vaguely near it.
Hang on, I think I've got a magazine with it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's kind of amazing that people like to be in those places to me. But yeah, I did give it a shot. In this little game parlor, I gave it a shot for about a minute and I had no idea what was going on. Oh yes, it is so much like a migraine in a box, Peach Hyper. I highly agree. I don't know how people handle it, but yet there are many people that super enjoy going to them, obviously. And I'm guessing that's because they're very addicted to gambling, but also I guess some people just really enjoy that amount. Okay, so you can control the speed the balls come out with your dial. Yes, super skill involved. If that's all that you're doing.
This is an example picture.
Oh, very cool. Yeah. Yes. So that's what it looks like. It looks like this little pinball machine. And everybody's just staring there at their screens.
A lot of them do have the kind of like slot machine rolls on them as well.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like a mixed mode.
Yeah. This isn't the manga we're looking at today, but this is also a manga on Pachinko.
Yeah, so it's a whole genre, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Pachinko manga. Yeah, because I knew a guy who said that his favorite genre of manga was Pachinko manga. And he also was very into Pachinko. Like, he would go to the Pachinko a lot. So It's kind of funny to me. But what happens in a Pachinko manga? Have you read many before? Because how can they make a manga about Pachinko?
Well, you would think it would be, about the stories that happen around Pachinko.
Yeah, that would make sense. But I'm taking, by the way, you said that that's not necessarily the case.
No, because as we're going to look in this magazine, a lot of the chapters are about Pachinko. So why don't we open it up? Why don't we have a look?
Yeah, sounds
good.
great.
So this magazine, about this thick. So what's that?
Too many pages.
Over 230 pages.
Wow.
Okay. this is all manga about Evangelion Pachinko. So not even just about Pachinko. This is about Evangelion Pachinko machines.
So is it a collection of short stories, or is it one continuous story the whole way?
It is various mangaka doing chapters about either their experiences with the Evangelion Pachinko machine or just like little gags about it.
Wow.
So I'll open it up. And the first chapter, this orphan here.
Absolutely page hyperated, absolutely peak capitalism. Almost meta in its capitalism.
You even get a mokuji, a little table of contents at the start.
Nice. I guess so you can seek out your favorite mangaka's manga.
Yeah. So here's the first one, and it's Tanimura Hitoshi. And look, we're not going to go in depth on all these chapters because I tried to read them, but they're just so boring. Because it's just people talking about, oh, what a great machine this is, and you do this on it, and that'll happen, and all this. I want to look at this guy's one. He must be an important player though, because he gets a little ad for himself at the start of the magazine.
Fancy. I like the little character.
Yes, because this is him. He draws himself as like this tiny person in a world of like adults spending their money gambling. But yeah, all of these comics, they've got like stills from the game and just them like writing about, what they're experiencing while playing it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got the slot machine in the middle.
Yep.
That lines up. And the pachinko machines now in Japan, they'll have a video screen. So as you get more points, it plays more movies and scenes.
Yeah, like Poker Machine. Poker Machines do now too. They're often quite animated and will play like a little, not like a anime, I think, but it depends on where it's made.
So there's not much drawing in this manga because a lot of these are
photos.
Just stills from the game.
Wow.
It looks like he's drawn Ritsuko there.
Yep.
But look at this. This is, this is a still. And yeah, he's just like talking about the machine and, how surprising it is to see these characters pop up. I guess in a way it's like blogging.
Yeah. Yeah, like a diary manga.
But it's
is also a genre in
he
itself.
did two.
He's done another one as well. There we go.
Done 2 chapters. Anyway, I wanted to skip around because the last chapter's one we'll look at because that's got a human story in it.
That's a really good point too. Yeah, they look very sameish. Like every page, like the panels aren't even that dynamic in their layout, and because a lot of it, I suppose, is the artwork from the machine. Yeah, interesting.
So he's a different mangaka, a different manga artist, and his is a bit different. He hasn't relied as much on screen caps, although here they come. But yeah, a lot of this sort of manga is just about the experience.
Right. So does it have little sort of side stories of the people who are playing it?
He's kind of put himself in scenes from the Evangelion TV series as well. Like that's the last episode.
Yeah.
You see Shinji on that chair with like the weird spotlights.
Yeah.
Things like that. What did you say, sorry?
I just said, are there little sort of side plots about the people who are playing the game and their lives?
Well, yes, that's the one we want to look at.
Okay, cool.
So up until that chapter, everything is just...
It's just them actually playing the game.
Just them actually playing it, their experiences. This is 230 pages, I'll remind you. Oh, look, she did well.
Wow, so many boxes of balls.
Yeah. So a lot of it is gags and that. and just overdrawn reactions to them or little jokes about the TV series. There's an interview with someone high up at Gainax.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That would be interesting, actually. I mean, it's nice to put at least something like that in there. A little bit added extra bonus.
Yeah. There's a couple of columns, actually.
It just goes on.
It goes on. And it's just this.
Wow.
How I felt while I was playing this gambling game.
Yeah, the idea of it in and of itself is quite interesting, but I can imagine I would be quite bored. But then also, this isn't the kind of experience I would normally go and do myself. So I suppose if it's a experience you're really into, then reading about other people enjoying that experience would have some kind of entertainment value.
Yeah, I wonder who the audience for this is. Like, obviously people who play Pachinko.
Yeah.
And this would be advertising, right, for it?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So here we go. This one is at least some sort of semblance of a story.
Very nice.
So it's Gintama, so, you know, ball bearing, Yae Sakura. And let's have a read of it. So it starts off, she's playing Pachinko. She's a Pachinko parlor. And this old couple come up to her and they know her, or at least the lady does. She's like, Yae-san, mata atta wa ne? You know, oh, we meet again. Oh, you came here today as well. And she talks about, oh, these two are from my neighborhood, so I know them. But lately we've been meeting at the Pachinko parlor.
Oh, yeah.
Can I sit next to you? Dozo, go ahead.
Bombed him somewhere.
He says he's going to go and play his own machine. And she comments that, oh, you two get on well. You get on quite well. And then we cut to stills, of course, from the Evangelion Pachinko machine. Minare nai hito ga detekita. Oh, someone who I haven't seen. It's Maya from Evangelion.
Oh, someone they haven't seen, as in a character they haven't seen come up on the screen yet.
No, so, you know, maybe she hasn't seen the TV series or that.
Oh, okay.
She's playing the machine because it's one she enjoys.
Yep.
Bikkurishita. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. You know, I've lost this part.
So yeah, it's just about the game still at this point.
Clips from the TV show being played as they're playing. Yatta bozoku da wa. You know, I've, you know, gone into berserk mode. Oh, this must be the old lady's machine. And so she's saying, Anata ga tonari ni suwattara atatta wa yo. Arigato. Oh no, she's saying to the old lady, I got this scene because you're sitting next to me. You're my good luck charm.
I won because I'm sitting next to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And she's just like, yakatta wa ne. Oh, I'm so glad for you.
Meet each other's good luck charm.
And so she won again. Yay, kyo mo katta wa. Sore ja, see you later. Mata ne, bye bye. And this little panel. So, you know, I said farewell to her here and left. The next day.
Same thing again.
No, this is at the hospital, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? I don't know. I didn't notice that. It's too small.
Yeah, Tsun no hi deshita. I was at the hospital that day.
Oh, right.
And she bumps into him.
Maybe they're stalking her.
And, you know, oh no, we've met each other again. And she's like, you know, I had to take this guy to the hospital. His health's no good.
Oh dear. Did he have too much fun at Pachinko?
And he's saying, you know, Toshi ni wa kattemasen. I can't, you know, compete with age. Or like, you know, he's getting to that point.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and she's like, oh, we got to look after ourselves, you know. And she said, yes, let's meet at the Pachinko parlor again. Because
I don't get that connection.
They're characters in a Pachinko manga, so their whole lives revolve around Pachinko.
Yep. And I imagine it's the answer to all their woes.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder, Peach Hyper, I wonder how many copies do sell of this.
Yeah.
Obviously, one, I bought one.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, at the back, does it say how much it cost?
400 yen.
Wow. That's like $4 or $5-ish.
Yeah. So she's like, oh, I haven't seen that couple today either. And then more days pass.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I haven't seen them then either. Masaka. Oh no, don't tell me. And you know, she's thinking, oh, the husband's died or something.
Yeah.
I didn't want to think about it, you know, and it's been 4 months. Or no, そして4月になりました. And it's April
it's already
already.
April, yeah. Well, we don't know how many months it's been because we don't know when they.
And then on the 11th, oh yeah, she talks about the Fuyu Sona 2, like Nenai game. So the Winter Sonata was like this big Korean television show.
Yeah. So they had a pachinko made of that.
It was huge in Japan, Winter Sonata.
It was massive, wasn't it?
And so I guess they made the pachinko for that was so popular that they brought out number 2.
Yeah. And so like everybody's lining up to play this new game.
Yeah.
Wow.
But she's still hanging in there with the Evangelion.
Yeah.
She gave up on Winter Sonata 2 because it was too popular.
Right. So like trying to get a space on one of the machines.
Yeah. So she's said she's got her eyes on 1,500 yen.
Yeah. I get why people want to play the ones for the things that they like. Because if you see little skits come up and they like show you a bit of the anime in between, that would be way more fun if it was one you were invested in.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I get that aspect to it.
So yeah, she's doing well today in the game, and she's completed whatever the objective in it is. Then in the afternoon, she's still going. She's won that much, I guess.
I wonder if that's a lot.
So yeah, it's just talking about this is my experience playing the game.
Wow, yeah. So even that one,
bizarre.
It's got like the tiniest bit of side story, but it's mainly about just the playing of the game.
So she's saying she's got like a straight, which I guess is like in cards, like, you know, straight flush kind of thing. So it seems like it's pretty complicated from what Pachinko maybe used to be.
But at the same time, I don't know how this is a whole genre of manga.
Anyway, there's the old lady again.
Oh.
You know, oh, it's you.
Nice.
And she said, oh, so you've been playing Winter Sonata too? And he said, yes, you know, we lined up early. We haven't been here for a while. We've been going to a different pachinko parlor.
Ooh.
So this is the one that I said at least had a story.
Yeah.
But not much of
the
a story.
drama that they went to a different pachinko parlor.
So let's recap. She has been seeing this old couple that's, you know, from her neighborhood at the pachinko parlor.
Yep.
She met them at the hospital. She didn't see them at the pachinko parlor again. She thought, oh no, they've died. That's been the main, thing in the story.
Yeah.
The antagonism.
And that was the most story.
And then she bumps into it again. Oh, actually, we've been going to another place, but we're back here again.
And that's it. And it really, it's
end
his
of
end
story.
bit. It's his end.
The end down
Wow.
here. Would you not have a go at Winter Sonata? You can, you know, sit at my seat. Really? Is that okay? Okay, I'll give it a crack.
Oh my goodness.
And what did she say here? Oh, and I, you know, kept meeting that couple again, and, you know, they, I hope they stay healthy.
And they're doing fine,
yeah. And that's it.
Oh, wow.
It's wild.
And then that's it.
Yep.
My goodness.
There's more.
So, I have a question for you.
Yeah, before we look at the ads.
Lab Monkey. Did you buy this out of curiosity?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, great, Evangelion, I'll buy that.
Yeah, okay, so...
Take my money.
I think, yeah,
2008.
in the same way that Evangelion would draw people into play the pachinko, it's drawn you into buying a manga you didn't actually care about. That's funny.
Let's have a look at some ads. We got some scandalous ads back here.
We certainly do. Oh, toss.
Oh, no good.
Next page.
There's no Robertsons. She's holding a handkerchief over.
Even so.
Yeah.
Let's not risk it.
But yeah, like obviously comic book aimed at adults.
Yep.
Except here's Shin-chan on the back.
Right. But I don't know. Is Shin-chan really aimed at children?
I think the anime is. Okay. Maybe the manga not so much.
Is she clutching a sock to her chest? I don't want us to go back to that page and check just in case. Maybe.
Yeah.
That or a handkerchief, we think.
I think maybe the anime's aimed at kids, but I think the manga maybe is more like adults, like sympathizing with his parents and that.
Yeah, right. And I feel like it's got some jokes in it that aren't really aimed at kids.
Well, that is true, yeah.
But maybe it's the kind of, even on the TV show, maybe it's the kind of thing where they expect those jobs to go over the kids' heads. So they can do that anyway.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me,
yeah, works on multiple
105 yen a book off, so...
okay. So you didn't pay like...
I'm not too much out of pocket for this.
You didn't pay the full price. Oh, okay. It's 381 yen. 81, that's a weird number.
Well, that's the RP, right? But down here...
Yeah, let's go into 400. Okay, weird.
Action Comics is the publisher. What's this say? Pachinko, number 10. Yeah, it's just like...
They just keep doing Pachinko manga. They probably do one for each new Pachinko.
I was about to say it's monthly, but no.
Oh, okay, 381 like, plus tax, of course. Symbol. That would make... Yeah, and so 81, they would have picked 81, even though it's a kind of weird number, so that the tax inclusive amount was an even number. Yeah. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
So there you go, Evangelion Pachinko manga. Were you moved?
No.
By the human drama?
I was surprised by the lack of anything. To be honest, I thought it would have a bit more drama in it. I thought it would be like, you know, these people, they play the Pachinko and then this is what's going on in their lives on top of that. I thought there would be like backstory about the people. Yeah, in order to make it interesting. But I guess I was hoping for too much.
In an ideal world, yes, that would make for an interesting manga. But
apparently my standards
that's not what
Evangelion
Pachinko manga is about.
Maybe it's not what Pachinko... I can't believe that guy I know told me this was his favourite manga genre.
Yeah? Well, maybe the... like this one's obviously an advertisement to get you into the...
But wouldn't they all be? I guess we'd have to look into more Pachinko manga to really find out.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but you mentioned that
this is the only one I own.
It had a little bit where it was talking about what goes on in the game. So it's like, oh, you know, got like a royal flush or whatever kind of thing. So maybe they sneak in little supposed tips of like how to play the game, even though there's like no skill to the game. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
That makes sense.
Oh, we're just going to comment. What did you expect it to show all of the fractured families and relationships, the financial difficulties, etc. of those addicted to Ava Pachinko? No, I was kind of expecting like the opposite, for them to completely lie about it and talk about, you know, like how great it was making their life. And then, yeah, maybe a little bit of drama in between. Or like say, so this one, say it wasn't an old couple, say it was some guy. And she and the guy like fell in love because they always ended up sitting next to each other at Pachinko. Like I can imagine something like that. When you can't play Pachinko and have to go to work or home, at least you can read about Pachinko and imagine what it would be like if you were still playing. Yeah, that's what I imagine it. The draw card of the manga probably is, especially for people that like it as a genre. It's like that guy I know who I will not name. Not that anyone would know who I'm talking about. But yeah, probably didn't get to go to Pachinko as often as he wanted to. So he would vicariously live the Pachinko experience through the manga.
Pachinko for life.
Yeah. Yes, I should write that story.
Maybe Pachinko manga readers will be like, oh, Oh, we could have had story in our
Yeah.
manga all along.
What? I'll blow their little minds.
Yeah. Well, I think we've mined this book for all we can get out of it.
Yeah. I'm surprised we got that many minutes of discussion out
we
of this
certainly got blood from that stone.
Good stuff.
So I guess, unless you have anything else to add.
I was going to say we have a Twitter account now.
Oh, great.
If people want to follow us on Twitter, it's twee_labs with an S on the end.
Oh, yes.
So check us out. And I think, as we said last time, if you're on Twitch, check us out on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, check us out on Twitch.
I got a gram too.
Nice.
Twee Labs streams.
Twee Lab streams.
Yep.
Nice.
Twee Labs was taken, but Twee Lab streams up for grabs.
Nice.
So you will see our icon there.
I've been posting random panels from different manga on the Twitter account.
That's a great idea.
And for fun, I created a poll about polls because I was feeling very meta.
Right.
But maybe I'll do some polls about manga.
Excellent. Well, we might leave it there and see you next week for a new manga from the collection.
Awesome. Mangaplaining you next time.
Bye-bye.